everybody. My name is Dmitry Savenkov. I'm Chief Commercial Officer Mirland Global Company, and we are recording this interview with George Lane, who is Project Manager of Freight Forwarding Network.
Yep.
And we are doing it during Transport and Logistica Fair in Munich. Hi, George.
Thank you for having me, Dmitry. I really appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you so much for coming and for this interview. So, as we just discussed before recording, we mentioned that we know each other already for 12 years or something.
Yes.
You've been to another network, now is a Freight board. As I see on the social media, and you are here, you're doing a great job, guys.
Thank you.
Can you present your new position and this network too?
Absolutely. Like you said, it's good to see you again, as always, Dmitry. And FREYT Group launched 2 years ago, and with FREYT World as our core network out there. And we've recently launched FREYT Console and Block as well, which Mirland are part of as well.
Yeah.
So we like to do things a bit differently in the FREYT Group. And one of the key advantages we have is we like to work on long-term trade development with our members and focus on growing volume with partners through our potential partners program, linking people up to see what volumes they have and how we can grow those trade lanes together.
Okay. Thank you. And I would like to ask you maybe to tell us about a few very important details for every coming members, like, for example, invoice protections insurance program. Yeah.
Sure. So in Block, obviously, what you're part of course, because we want to get more friends on board as well that know you. And so you're covered up to $25,000 US dollars, working with our partners during Block. We're growing rapidly. We only launched in April the 1st, but we're already up to 42 members in 31 countries and a long list of people waiting to be announced. So it's going to grow very quickly and become a powerhouse in the networking side.
Super. Impressive, really. And thank you for inviting us to be founding members of Block. Well, concerning last 10 years, last 12 years, what do you think the greatest challenges? What for logistic industry? What was changed? I mean, if compare that time and what's now.
Well, obviously, in the last few years, we've been faced with a number of problems. Right, we've had COVID, we've had obviously war going on. We've got the Houthis and all of that happening as well around the world. But ultimately, I think that's where freight forwarders, obviously earn their merit as well. Thinking about solutions to keep things moving. So we've had a lot of changes, and hopefully a lot of those things will end soon, of course, and the world can go back to normal. But no, it's been challenging for members and helping them out to counter that.
Okay, super. It's great. Always feel kind of support, especially all of us in the industry. We should go with big guys, right? With big sources of finance, operation issues and machineries or so on. So for others like us, middle size, small size, being together in the network, we can also may have our piece of cake, right?
Exactly, and that's what the network does. It allows us to compete with the big guys, have more of a local knowledge, know-how, and that personal touch as well. Like I get for some larger companies there.
Well, that's why I would like to mention. What do you think? I remember in times 10, 12 years ago, and it was more personal approach, more personal touch with carriers, with clients, with people. Now, digitalization coming, you don't hear the human voice. I mean, if it's not generated, you are only setting all issues online with carriers or something, and networks make people to communicate with each other, right? What do you think the future movement of all these processes? What is your focus?
It's interesting, obviously, the way AI is going to come into play, obviously with the members as well as us as a network. But I think the personal touch always has to be there for me. And we need to embrace the technology that's coming on board and use it to better ourselves, of course, from a network point of view and from a freight forwarding point of view. But it's going to be interesting to see how many people adopt into it, of course. But I do think that we as freight forwarders will always serve a purpose from that personal touch, and that person you can pick up the phone to at any point in time, have a fluid conversation with, and fix things as they come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, basically, communication is the key. And what do you think in the what 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 the strategy, what the vision of networking
Yeah.
you may see nearest, let's say, 3-5 years?
So it's important for us, obviously, to have people who want to embrace those things as well. And some of the things we're working with artificial intelligence at the moment is to not take over or take away people's jobs and stuff like that. But, there's lots of new tools out there that we're looking into at the moment. There's quoting that can read your email and summarize, get rates for you, and you can approve it. So we are looking at things like that at the moment to introduce for our members. That can then obviously free up humans to do that more personal side as well. So that's something we are looking to at the moment, and we're looking to incorporate other ways with artificial intelligence and other tools. So we're looking to the future. We've got to make ourselves future proof, and obviously bring our members as well into the 2025 members.
Also to the future,
We've got
right?
to get them to the future, yeah, of course. So no, we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, well, yeah, communication, but also, yes, joint vision is also okay. Yeah, just to know where industry, where world is going.
Yeah.
Because some local markets could be a little bit close to outsource information. Yeah, this is kind of another mission.
So Dimitri, one thing we're going to have to say is we're going to have to throw your fax machine away. I'm joking.
I still remember telexes, Oh God, when phones like this one. Yeah, work has changed dramatically for last 3 years. Yeah. And okay, the last question for today is we are on transport and logistic Munich.
Yeah.
This is, in my personal opinion, the biggest event in our industry.
Yeah.
What is your impressions about this event, these 4 days
Yeah.
here in Munich?
It's been very positive for us, and obviously a great place to reconnect. We're members being obviously Central Europe. Munich's a beautiful city as well.
Yes.
But no, it's been very positive. Some really good conversations with members and potential members coming on board the group. The organisation has been very good. Some of the booths have been fantastic. Obviously, ours is the best, of course, but no, it's been very positive, and we will surely be back. Not next year, the year after. It's been very positive for us. I hope it has been for you as well.
Super.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to have you here on our channel.
Always good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.